guys, so today I'm going to share 3 easy tips to look more confident and be more confident as a photographer. Hi guys, my name is Emma, and this channel exists to talk about photography, share stories, and give you encouragement as you live life and delight in all things creative. Today we are going to talk about ways to feel more confident as a photographer. I think it's super easy to get a sense of imposter syndrome when you're a photographer because it's like, do I belong here? Should I be doing this? Do people think that I'm a fraud? And honestly, there are a lot of haters out there. And while the tips I'm giving you today won't keep the haters at bay, they will hopefully make you feel more professional and be more confident the next time you go out at a photo shoot or photograph a wedding. So my first tip for you, and you can do it right now, is turn off the beep on your camera. This is a really quick way to look a lot more professional, and it makes you a little bit more stealthy. If you are someone who's into journalistic work and you prioritize capturing moments, being a little quieter helps. So imagine if you're doing something important and then there's suddenly just all this distracting beeping and then everyone looks at you, or people just seem like a little bit preoccupied. It could be because of the beep on your camera. And so I encourage you to go into your camera settings, figure out how to turn off that beep. Watch as you look that much more professional and feel a little bit more confident, looking like you know your gear. You'll go from looking like this to this. So every camera has different settings. I encourage you to Google the settings or look up your manual to figure out how to turn off the beep on your camera if you don't know how already. And also for an added level of stealthiness, I would encourage you to turn on silent shutter should your camera permit. So my second tip is to get a custom camera strap. While the camera strap that comes standard with your camera is functional, it will hang around your neck. Sometimes it can kind of make it look like you're just getting started in photography. And look, there's nothing wrong with being a beginner, but switching your camera strap can make you look a little bit more established, and as an added bonus, it can be a little bit better to use than the neck strap. My current camera strap of choice is this crossbody one from Amazon. I liked it so much I purchased it a second time after losing it on a hike. In the past, I have used a leather hand strap, I have had a double harness, and really finding a camera strap that works for you takes some trial and error. This tip is about aesthetic as much as it is about function. So I encourage you to find what works for you, because once you find a camera strap that seems to suit your style, suit the way that you move your body, it means it will be that much easier for you to grab photos that you love. My third and final tip for you is to upgrade your camera bag. While it's not uncommon to get a camera bag as soon as you get your camera, I find that most of these camera bags are kind of bulky, and while they are functional and they'll protect your camera, they're not always that pretty. And I tend to be very picky about my camera bags because I want them to look good. I don't want them to look like a camera bag. I want them to feel good against my body, and I don't want them to be too bulky to move around. And so one that I have loved for years has been my Billingham bag. This is actually my second Billingham bag. I had one before it that was a little tinier, and then I got a bigger bag when I got a bigger camera. And what I love the most about it is that it looks like it's not a camera bag. It just looks like a high-end satchel to carry around my documents in, or whatever you put in a camera bag, or non-camera bag, wink wink. And I just love it. Also, it's made in England, which is an added bonus and makes me feel kind of fancy. And the reason why I think it's important to have a camera bag that doesn't look like a camera bag is, one, I blend in a lot more. I feel like I look better at a wedding. I don't look like, oh my gosh, I'm the photographer. I look maybe more like a friend or a neighbor. Also, I think it protects me from theft. When I don't have a bag that screams, there is a camera in here, people, I think, are a lot less likely to want to rob me. I've never actually been approached in a robbery while having my camera on me, but I can't help but think that having a more inconspicuous bag helps to protect me from those kinds kinds of situations. So these are all things that I started very early on when I became a photographer. And while changing your camera strap and getting a different bag and turning off the beep on your camera won't make you a better photographer, they will help you feel more confident. And I don't know about you, but when I feel more confident, I do things better. End of story. Like, I don't know why it is. It's the psychology behind it, and I don't know the studies, but I know that it's true and it will have an effect so that next time you go out, hopefully you will feel a lot more confident than you did before. All of the gear mentioned in this video is linked in the description below. Meanwhile, I would love to know what sort of things you did in your photography journey that made you more confident. What sort of things did you do to feel more professional? I would love to know. Share it in the comments below. And meanwhile, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like my channel, don't hesitate to subscribe.